It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with most.
Get ready for your host with most.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y cuando le moviese ligado igualito que yuca. El pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quiero.
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás
Time to
lleno.
wakey
No critiques
wakey.
mi pelo.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em, guys. How's it going? Good morning, good morning. Oh, I love that so much. Oh, that guy's face when he's holding the sign, he's all... Oh, good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing on this movie Monday? What was everyone getting into this weekend? Everyone have a good one. Everyone have a safe one. Blow up those comments, guys. Let me know how's everyone's weekend was. How's everyone's doing? Let me know how's everyone's doing. Teresa Deller, I know she's getting excited. She's got a big family vacation coming down to beautiful Needles, California, guys. And she's looking for things to do. They've done all the normal stuff. How active do you want to get? I'm sure you've done Oatman and all that. Blow up those comments, Teresa Deller. How active do you want to get? What kind of things do you want to do? I got some ideas. So definitely, if you have any ideas of things that she might not have done that she might want to show the family, let us know, guys. Oh, man, all the usual suspects in the house. Lonnie, how you doing? Mike, how you doing? Oh, man, I had a pretty good weekend. I really just hermited out. I'm trying to catch up on some sleep, which I did, which was great. I hadn't been feeling good, my neck and my shoulder, after that procedure, but starting to feel a little better now. Not 100%, but getting back to it. So I'm really looking forward to that, guy. Looking forward to being 100%. Let's see, what else I get into this weekend? Let's see, I binged couple shows, getting all caught up on Tulsa King. Have you guys have any of you guys been watching Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone? This is where he's a mobster. He did like 25 years in prison, took the rap for a murder of the boss. He gets out and they send him to Tulsa, of all places, and he makes a go of it. Pretty good show. I'm enjoying it. One of those ones that I haven't been able to not look at. Or not watch every week. What is it? 1923? Is that what it is? 1923, the Yellowstone prequel, and then the 1883 sequel, I guess you would call it, covering the different generations of the Duttons. Man, that one started to get good. That's the one thing about all the Yellowstone, and I can't remember his name. The producer of all those, he played the sheriff in, actually the deputy in Sons of Anarchy. I can't think of his name on the top of my head, but man, that guy's like a real cowboy. That's why those shows are so authentic. But, lost my train of thought. He starts off a little slow. First couple episodes, and then, man, they pick up like bam. I remember Yellowstone. It was a good show, but like the first couple seasons, I didn't really think it had any purpose or any drive. It just was like they were protecting a ranch. Okay, but kind of cool. Kevin Costner's there. It's got to be cool. And then, it got that, man, season 3, season 4. Now they're in season 5. That show just keeps getting better and better. Hopefully they don't decide to end it anytime soon. I got caught up on some shows, cleaned up a bunch, got Got some autographs framed. Big shout out to everyone who's winner chicken dinner. If you guys haven't seen the video, I dropped it late before this, or right around the same time. So make sure you jump in on the channel looking for that. Pretty much everyone's a winner, guys. Everyone's a winner at the Daily Dank. What else are we getting into today? Well, it's Movie Monday, guys. So, on the It's 420 podcast, don't forget that bad boy. We're reviewing the movie Gremlins. That's right. A little late. We wanted to review it around Christmas time, but man, there's so many good Christmas movies. And that was the big debate. Is Gremlins a Christmas movie? Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Or any of these ones that just are based around Christmas? And we actually get a great story from the star of Gremlins himself, our buddy Zach. We're going to play that if you guys missed it at the Christmas party. He gives a great story. We're going to throw it in there. And hey, maybe we might have a giveaway with that, guys. I would be tuning in. I'd definitely be tuning in. The Gremlins giveaway. Maybe. I didn't say it, but maybe. All right. All right. But guys, it's 7:10. And what am I getting into this morning? I am getting into some everyday dabs. As you guys know, I love me some everyday dabs. I start my day off with everyday dabs. And I told you I like it so much that I was going to make a little production value buffer. And what am I getting into, guys? I'm getting into everyday dabs.
You ain't dabbing unless it's everyday dabs. Dabs, you ain't dabbing unless it's everyday dabs. You ain't dabbing unless it's everyday dabs.
That's right, guys. You ain't dabbing unless you're dabbing with everyday dabs. And they're not even a sponsor of the show. I just love their shatter so much that I write songs about it and have our AI robot, the great one, Jane, singing the song, guys. If you guys haven't seen our AI robot, she's my new assistant running around. We call her Jane, of course. MJ for short. And she's been helping me a lot, guys. And what a great singing voice, right? What a great singing voice. All right, guys. So what we are getting into, blow up those comments, guys. What are you smoking on this morning? What are you getting into? What's your routine? Does anyone have a routine out there? Like my routine is smoke, and then I shower, put on fresh clothes. That way I'm not smelling, and I go out in the real world and try to maintain life. So what's you guys? Well, on most parts, that's not an everyday routine, but for the most part, it is. Depends, if I'm working a real job, working a real job, like I like to say, I won't do that routine. If I'm doing this and I've got to run errands or whatever, that's the routine. So clear that up, potential employers. Ding. Oh, man. All right, guys, it is Movie Monday. And I want to get into, we're going to kind of sync up the days on the 710 and the 420 Movie Mondays. We'll stray away every once in a while. But also, guys, big announcement. I wanted to let everyone know. Starting next Monday, you are going to be able to find this 710 a.m. morning show over on the Getting Danked channel. That's our affiliate channel, guys. That's like our backup channel, but I'm going to start doing more stuff on it. So on that channel, you're going to get your 710, and then we're going to start doing the VR videos of me in the VR world. We're going to call it Baked in VR. I'm going to do a big old bong load, and we're going to do half hour, maybe it runs a little longer. I got so many games we're going to get into, guys. Good games. LA Noir, which I'm going to be a detective walking around 1940s LA, guys. What kind of trouble could I get into? I got a NFL football one, VR, where I'm going to be quarterback for the Bears, and I'm going to see if I can take them all the way to the championship, guys. So like that one, we'll do a game. You know, and what is it, like a 12, 15 minute, every week. So that's going to be on that. So 710, the VR, we'll be dropping some of the newer content on there. And then the Daily Dank is going to have the 420. We're going to have Baked and Unboxed. We're going to have Blowing Smoke. And then on the other channel, we're going to have, you know what? I have the outline. I'm still working on the technical aspects of it. I might actually have to hit up our good buddy Aaron and see. We were talking Discord before, but this is different. Stoned and Scared. So now I've been getting into these videos of several guys, like different ones, YouTubers and TikTokers, who will go on this website. I'm not going to say anything about it yet. And there's a lot of weirdos. It's a video like roulette chat thing. And there's a lot of weirdos and a lot of just teenagers on there, and they're just chatting in the VR, or not the VR, or in the video world. And there's certain ways that people mess with them. One guy dresses up like Pennywise, and he does a thing. Another person looks like a creep, and he just jumps out. And it's very cool. And I'm working on a concept similar called Stoned and Scared. It's a mashup. I want to do also like I'm trying to think, scare tactics type of show where maybe I'm bringing someone in the studio, who knows, something happens, oh my god, it's haunted, and we film it in this great time. But also, since that is such a time consuming and production undertaking for just one episode of that, takes, you get 2 or 3 people. It's a whole process. So what I'm thinking is to mash that up with this video roulette, where there's ways you could, they think they skip people and they go to the next chat person, but you're in control of it. There's ways to do it. And so it would be like a seance. Someone jumps in and you're seeing a seance, and then a dude comes and rips her throat out, and we're getting reactions, and people are screaming, and we just keep messing with them over and over again. And especially if you get some creeps on there, which there is a plenty of creeps on there. It's all good fun, guys. It is very, very entertaining and very fun. So we're getting into some stuff like that. So we're gonna have a lot more just shows, man. Be dropping new shows every day, Monday through Fridays. Is pretty soon it would be the goal. We're starting the new year off with a bang, guys, and I am really digging it. I want to thank you guys all again for helping us. Check this out. That's right, guys. The Daily Dank, dailydank.com. All your cannabis entertainment, daily content, giveaways, product reviews. We're going big time, guys. That's right. We're going big time. I've been working on graphics. I've been working on all sorts of little stuff to share. We got videos that we're posting daily over here on Facebook. Don't forget to like the Dank Nation Facebook page, guys. New Facebook page. I'm going to start posting a lot more in there. Don't forget the Daily Dank page, guys, on Facebook, Instagram. We're just going to start blowing it up. and really, really, really push this thing, get all the new people we can, grow this community, and just, I mean, that, it opens the doors for a whole mess of new things like trips and meetups and all that's already paid for. There's a lot of good things that could happen for me, guys. So we'll just keep growing. Great content too. Keep pumping out the content for you guys. The more people watching, the more get motivated to do more and more. So not that you guys aren't enough, you definitely are. But with the way the monetization works, with YouTube and whatnot, it'd be nice to be able to bring on the more people watching, the more dinero comes in. I can bring in some people, a cameraman, and all that kind of stuff. But we're growing, guys. Me and Teresa Deller are holding it down. And all you guys, I appreciate everyone, all your guys' help, man. Lonnie, Mike, Anthony, Susie, everybody, man. I know I missed a ton of people. Chantel, the Kingman crew, I didn't forget about you guys. Not at all. Tay, everybody, guys, everybody. Sorry, I got this light in my eyes. The chat, I can't see who's all on here right now. So I just want to make sure that everyone's covered. You guys are awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, guys. So sticking with the Movie Monday theme, we are looking at the worst rip-off movies of all time. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a whole world out there that a lot of third world countries will it took me a long time, like as a young kid, to not realize that like what I was seeing isn't the world. It was a very small space of the world, and that there's a whole nother like us out there, not like a dimension or nothing like that, but like David Hasselhoff. We just know him as a TV guy, but he's like this massive star in Germany, like just Brad Pitt type of like. I'm trying to think of like who would have that level of style, like just insane, like getting mugged in the streets of Germany because he's so famous. Jerry Lewis was another one who was a decent celebrity here, don't get me wrong, but in France, people loved Jerry Lewis like there was no tomorrow. I mean, like, and again, mobbing him in the streets. And it just like, there's bands the same way that even American bands that like make it in Japan and like Europe, and they're big over there, and we're like, who? And they're from Long Island? What? Like so many. And I've always been fascinated with that other cultures, other countries, they have their own stuff. I mean, sometimes there's, a crossover. You get your Avengers, you got your, those type of movies. But not every country is happy with sharing some of these blockbusters. No. They want to keep it all to themselves, guys. They want to rip it off and make it their own. Oh, and there's some doozies, guys. There are some doozies. Okay, first up, guys, we've heard of Captain America, right? The Cap. We love Captain America. One of my favorite Marvel movies is Civil War. And love it. Great action. Love Captain America. You can't go wrong. But down in, I believe this would be Turkey. So the Turkish people, they love Captain America too. Let me get rid of this. They love him so much that they made a movie. Sometimes a movie looking to profit off a popular superhero doesn't care about story as much as it does costumes. In 1973, Turkish movie Three Giant Men, Captain America joins forces with the famous Mexican hero Santo and brings his girlfriend to take down the evil Spider-Man, taking over organized crime in the country's capital. Next to nothing from the comics is adapted to the movie, with Cap murdering a version of Spider-Man who can't really be killed. Marvel obviously wasn't happy with the film's use of their heroes in such a nonsensical plot, but it released across Turkey anyway. Alright guys, we got a clip. That's right, we do. This is a real deal. We got a clip from the movie. Here we go.
Hour of my life. I'm sure there are some that could get some enjoyment out of the
Look, there's the fight. Oh, it's an evil Spider-Man. I was wondering when I was editing it, I was like, why are Captain America and Spider-Man fighting? And there's Santos. There's like a whole subculture of this Santos guy we need to get into. But yeah, I kept that one as brief as I could, guys, because we got a lot to get into on these horrible movies. But yeah, there's like a whole subculture, this Santos luchador guy and his girlfriend. But yeah, so Captain America and three giant men. Yeah, we know where that movie was ripped off from. Alright, but what about, guys, the Brazilian Star Wars? You've heard of being in a galaxy far, far away, but in Brazil, it was Trápolos no Guarda Plantos, otherwise known as the Tramps in the War of the Planets. Oh man, there's no movie series bigger than Star Wars, and success means plenty of big screen parodies and spoof. Spaceballs, which I love, guys, put a funny twist on the series in the States, but Brazil came up with its own. The Tramps in the War of the Planets put a trio of Brazilian stooges into a galaxy far, far away, complete with a golden Darth Vader and a Chewbacca too. Unfortunately, there's a reason most parodies of Star Wars fall flat, no matter where they're made, thus proving the brilliant Spaceballs is the exception to the rule. I would have to agree with that, guys. Spaceballs was brilliant. Not so much on the Trampa, the Guardians, or whatever the heck that is. Alright, up next, guys, is the Terminator. But not any Terminator. This is Lady Terminator, guys. Oh, in the name of the forsaken knockoff, Lady Terminator, it says it all. But the Terminator made ripoff just years after the original sticks closer to the plot than most do. Oh, wow. You know, that's one thing. If they just... There's a lot of movies that will just, like, well, we looked at the Captain America with the evil Spider-Man. That just reminds me of, like, there's no story or any, like, rhyme or reason about it. It reminds me of Hollywood Boulevard, where you just get, like, the rip-off Elmo walking around, and he's hanging out with Chewbacca and some other, and a troll doll. And you're like, there is no rhyme or reason to it, but I need to accept this. So Lady Terminator kind of sticks to the plot, guys. It does its own things. The filmmakers clearly love the James Cameron original. Basically recreating it scene for scene, action sequences the best they could. I mean, you're talking Terminator. They had some money behind it. God bless the Lady Terminator filmmakers, guys. You know, there's only so much you can do. But thank God for the Lady Terminators. Hey. Alright, guys. Up next, there's been a few of these ripoff movies. I wasn't a fan of this. You know what? The fact that people are ripped, this movie sucked. This movie sucked ass. If you guys haven't seen the Jean-Claude Van Damme Street Fighter movie, don't. You will want to gouge your eyes out with a freaking cocktail fork. It's horrible. Raul Julia, I mean, I can't believe Raul Julia is in a movie I hate. Raul Julia is like the best. Oh man. Yeah. So why would they want to rip off the already horrible Street Fighter franchise? Well, the video game was huge. So what we got here, guys, is a blatant rip off of the Street Fighter franchise. This is Street Fighter in Japan, I believe. It's called Unofficial, which means that the characters like Ken or they were unofficial, so they called them different names. They were knockoffs. So instead of Ken, it was Kent. Instead of Chow Lin, it was just Chon. Instead of E Honda, May, instead of Honda, it was Toyota. Oh man, that's hilarious. So, basically same deal, guys. Low budget, horrible movie. Oh man, the original was not any better, guys. Now we got back to some clips, guys. We got some clips here of the Marvel's resident web slinger is one of the most recognizable superheroes around the world. But that's probably not due to this Japanese ripoff. Ditching the Peter Parker story completely, the Disputa Man series recast Spider-Man as a motorcycle racer who stumbles upon a crashed spaceship and it's injected with blood by the last survivor of Planet Spider. Oh, how great is that? But that's not his own. Oh, I gotta hang on. I gotta kill the logo, guys. But that's not his only superpower. Spuda Man can even command his own battle robot, the Leopardon, and it's a silly idea, but when the series ended, the production company used the giant robot idea in the Super Sentai franchise. The TV show would eventually be adapted into the Power Rangers. I knew it was different. I knew it was Super Sentai. Oh man. Alright guys, so we have to check out this Spuda Man. Here we go. It sounds dirty to me, Spuda Man. Oh, check him out. I got the special, I got the suit and everything, got the wristband. Oh, Spuda Man. He had two guys lifting him up. Oh, that's great. Who are you? I'm Spuda Man. What he said, a mercenary from hell? I will get revenge for Garcia. Was this in Japan or who's Garcia? I love they're using the old Batman where they put this camera on inside and he's climbing up a wall. Oh, that's awesome. Run, Spuda Man, run! Spider string. Not even a web, it's a spider string. Please get away, Professor. Oh, wow. That was a little impressed. Oh, he jumped down. They reversed it. Oh, my God. What? I'm impressed. I'm high. I'm so high. And Spuda Man's cracking me up. Oh, these freaking... Oh, look. How did he get up there? Oh, my God. Oh, the choreograph. Look, he helped him up. Who is this, the Hulk? Oh, no, it's the lizard. It's the No, it's the bad guy. Or is this the one, the robot he controls? Oh no, he's the bad guy. That's the bad guy. Spider String. Oh man, you know, Spider-Man's been taking those pills that that we talked about that last week. Spooderman, I'm sorry. But what thick web you have there, Spooderman. Oh my god. Oh god. So Spooderman, guys. That was Spooderman. Alright. Let's get into this next one. This next one's pretty good too. Let me find it if I can. There we go. So this one is a take on one of our favorite horror classics, guys. This is Nightmare on Elm Street, the rip-off version. So in a world of the 80s slasher movies, A Nightmare on Elm Street managed to stand out by setting its grisly murders in the dreams of teenagers, an added twist that made Freddy Krueger a mortal horror icon. The Indian rip-off, the Bollywood version, guys, the monster, lifted the entire plot and the killer's bladed glove even. But even with the better twist, since the movie was made in a Bollywood image, the version of Freddy Krueger got to take part in a handful of musical numbers. Oh, we need to check this out. I need to see this. Oh, God bless you, Bollywood. Here we go. Oh my god, it is. What the hell? I don't remember that part. Oh, ow.
La lutte de nos âmes est sans fin.
There's guns in this one. Oh my god, there's a... Was that their Freddy? Was that their Freddy? Or is she their Freddy?
Cannot die because she has the spirit of the South Sea Queen.
I don't understand what's going on. She has the spirit. The South Sea...
I knew the South Sea Queen has reincarnated.
De l'éternité qui nous entoure, nous ne savons rien.
She's not Freddy, she's the South Sea Queen. I think I screwed up the edit and got the wrong movie, but this is still pretty good. Or maybe this is the movie, I don't know.
But don't worry, I'll protect you.
Oh, I'm sure you will, sir. I'm so sure you will. Rest assured, I feel so much better now. He'll protect us from the South Sea Queen. Ooh. I don't know if that was the wrong movie or not. These are just horrible. These are horrible. All right. What do we got next? I got that one. Oh. We all love Batman, but what about this version of the Cape Crusaders? You'd have to be crazy to make a Batman movie without actually reading a Batman comic, right? But for the Turkish ripoff, again, man, the Turkish people, the Adam West TV show was apparently the only basis, and the two men dressed as Batman and Robin Barely, who punched and kick. Oh, dressed as Batman and Robin Barely, who punch and kick and occasionally shoot criminals dead. Oh wow, those are about the two similarities between the two properties, which forces the fans to ask, really defines the faithful adaptation of the Cape Crusaders. So I've heard of this one. It should be pointed out that the Turkish Dark Knight only dispatches criminals when he isn't busy frequenting strip clubs or randomly betting women. Even so, if you asked comic book fans, some might argue that the Turkish didn't produce the worst Batman version to date. You know, if you're a billionaire and you're off, I'm just saying. All right, let's check
a
this out.
suspiciously large sum of money by an eccentric magazine publisher. And, as one might imagine, only Batman and Robin can get to the bottom of the mystery. Although based on a comic book movie serials of the 1930s and 40s, these were episodic adventure shorts which played alongside a main feature, and they were a major influence to many Turkish filmmakers of the Yeşilçam period, like Yılmaz Atadeniz and Çetin İnanç. Serials like Flash Gordon, Spy Smasher, and the mysterious Dr. Satan were adapted for Turkish audiences throughout the 1960s and 70s.
I would love to see the Dr.
And indeed,
Satan
Batman
version.
himself starred in 2 movie serials produced by Columbia Pictures in 1943 and 1949. Urasa Adam's action sequences in particular really capture the flavor of the old serials, with rock'em sock'em fisticuffs and acrobatics.
I can see that.
Like Turkish genre
Look, we're
pictures,
getting
budgets
educated
for
here.
serials
I
were
didn't realize.
universally minuscule. So in order to add interest, cheap action sequences, like wild fistfights, were added whenever.
It sucked. Let's be honest. You can romanticize it all you want. It's horrible. Oh, it's funny that they didn't actually, like, they're shooting and they, like, don't even really know what it's about. All right. Now, I've heard of this one, guys. We don't have any more clips, but I've heard of this one. This is, you know what, man? Anytime Bollywood takes something, this actually, I wish I would have pulled some clips from it. This is actually really and hilarious version. This is the movie. Yeah, I'm not even going to say it. I don't know how. But yeah, this is totally an over-the-top Bollywood version of Superman. This would be the Christopher Reeves version. It's hilarious. A lot of musical numbers. It's as low budget. You know, the only thing that Bollywood really does is they have a lot of actors to fill. Like, if you need a scene where you need 90 people, Bollywood got you. Anything else, their production value is horrible. All right, so the Star Trek ripoff. What is this? If you haven't noticed already, the laws against copyright infringement are pretty loose in Turkey. Back to Turkey, man. Which meant that in 1973, popular comedy Omer the Tourist made a trip into the realm of Spock, Kirk, and the rest of the USS Enterprise. The movie recreates the episode of the Star Wars series called The Man in the Trap, but with a lost Omer replacing the episode's salt-hungry alien monster menace. What is a lost Omer? Ogre, maybe? I don't know. It's a strange choice for a big screen parody, but the movie managed to beat Star Trek The Motion Pictures to the theater by 6 years. Dang. All right, guys, I'm going to come back here. There's a few others. There's an Italian Jaws that's really, really bad. The hits just keep on coming. We could cover this all day. Oh, man. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Twisted your arms long enough, kept you busy. I know everyone wants to start their day. The best part of waking up, daily dank in your cup. That's right. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Join me at 4:10. We start counting down to 4:20, and we get in a whole mess in the meantime, guys. We are looking at the movie Gremlins. We're reviewing the awesome movie Gremlins. We got the star of Gremlins stopping by to share a story with us. We might do a giveaway. You never know what we're getting into, guys. All right. Appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Really, really do. All right. I'm going to head out. I'm going to get the day going, and I will see you at 4:10, guys. Maybe sooner. You never know. All right, guys. See you down over at the Healing Center. Get you guys some everyday dabs. Watch out. Watch out for the song, guys. All right. I will see you guys at 410. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.